Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I will be covering the new 2.18 update and all the new season cars, prestige cars and the new events. Before we start off the video, I would like to thank Crow for helping me and the community of course. You're a great guy man, keep up the great work. And also Ninja for CSR for hooking up this account for me. And lastly, if you have Discord, make sure to join the unofficial CSR Racing 2 Discord server. It's a fun place to hang out and talk about the game. Invite link will be in the description down below. Anyway, let's start with the new season cars. In 2.18, there will only be 2 season cars, which we'll be expecting the upcoming update in next 2 seasons. For season 121, the season prize car will be the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTM. The top 10 crew will receive this green spec, and for the crews that reach 20 million crew RP will get this right milestone spec. The dyno time for the car is 10.5900. But it can easily be beaten. Here's my test run. For season 122, the season prize car will be the TVR Sagaris. If it sounds familiar, it's because we already have this car in the game. It was paid car from the Best of British. Now we will be getting the same car but with a different performance and spec. The top 10 crew will be getting this red spec, while for the crews that reach 20 million crew RP, will get this blue spec. The dyno time for the car is 10.3. Here's my test run. For season 121, the Prestige Cup car will be the BMW Varis M4 GTS, and for the season 122, the Prestige Cup car will be the Porsche 911 GT3 RS Vespa package. In season 122, we will also have a duality cup with Ferrari Superfast and the Ginetta Aquila. The Gold Star Aquila will be added in this update, meaning you will be able to have a chance to pulling it from crates. Like Sagaris, this car was also part of the Best of British event. The dyno time for this car is 7.4. Here's my test run. Now for the special events. We will have 2 new Supercar Science events in this update. One of them is McLaren Supercar Science. There will be 6 tokens in this event, like usual. For the first slot, you can lock any McLaren you want. For the second to 5th slot, the lock-ins order are not fixed, so you can lock in any of the McLarens shown in the screen right now. I'm currently not sure if we can lock in the same car but with a different variant multiple times. For example, the McLaren P1 GTR, the P1 GTR James Hunt, and the Pebble Beach Edition. But I guess we'll see when the event launches. Also in this event you can buy the new Elva for about $20. The Elva looks kinda strange but I still like it. It can probably run below 7. Here's my test run. For the 765 LT, I'm guessing that it will be the showdown price car. Unfortunately, I can't show the tune because the game always crashes when I do it. Also worth mentioning, we will have another Senna like we don't have enough already. In a way, this car dyno is 7.2. If you don't have the other two Senna, you can buy this one for $20 too probably. When you finish the race 69 in the McLaren Supercar Science event, you will win this orange Speedtail. It's slightly faster than the silver one. Here's my test run. Now for the Pagani Supercar Science event. For slot 1, you will need to lock in the Huera, and if you don't have it already, you can buy it from the gold in the dealership. For slot 2, you will need to lock in either the Huera BC or the Huera Rooster. Both cars will be enough for a 20x drop rate chance in rare imports. For slot 3 to 5, the lock-ins are not fixed, so you can use the Huera BC Roadster Drago Wild Edition, Huera BC Roadster Launch Edition, the Zonda Bar set, or the Pagani Imola. And Imola. The car name is honor of racing track Imola of Enzo and Dino Ferrari, was presented at the same place. They say Imola is one of the fastest and most technically perfect car ever made by Pagani Automobili, and there will be 4 more specs and each one of them will be unique, they say. In game though, it's not fastest yet. Dyno hitting 7.2, and here's my test run. And like the McLaren Supercar Science event, when you reach the race 69, you can win the Zonda Revolution. For Elite Tuners Chapter 3, we will have 2 new tuner cars, the Subaru VRX STA and the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, and events start on 21 of February. Both are T4 cars. They are expected to run 10 second flat, but I managed to make sub 9 second with the VRX STA. Here are the tunes and the test runs for the both cars. Lastly, we have now new crew logos. There are actually 3 more cars in this update, but no way to obtain those ones in this update, but maybe in the next update. With that said, this is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.